Another fool for love, making a complete fool out of herself because she had found something that she loved. Thank you very much. And now we are going to discover a new city, a new play. We are going to As You Like It in Arden. Now, As You Like It in Arden is the setting for one of Shakespeare's most famous comedies. And because the part of Rosalind, the central character in the play, is such a large part compared almost to Hamlet, right, in terms of the largesse of it. One of the biggest parts for females in all of the work of Shakespeare. We decided to take the part of Rosalind and split it in two so that two students could get a chance to play this wonderful character. I'd like to introduce you to the two Rosalinds so that you will be able to follow all the way through the play. Rosalind 1 and Rosalind 2, come on, join us. And you will see Rosalind 1, Olivia here, starting us off as Rosalind and taking us to the middle of the play, where magically Bella will take over and take us through to the end of the play. There's actually a cute little scene where they switch hats, right? And you will see the switch happen right there. We're very clear about it. But thank you, ladies. You do a wonderful job. Well, as happens in so many of Shakespeare's plays, it starts out with things out of kilter, thrown off. The social order is a little like Illyria, and the play is about fixing that mess at the beginning. So let me tell you the history of the mess. See, in Arden, they used to have a wonderful ruler. His name was Duke Senior. Would you like to meet him? Yeah. Duke Senior, join us. I've been trying to grow a beard like this for a long time. I can't do it. And Duke Senior is ruling Arden. Everyone loves Duke Senior. Huzzah! And Duke Senior has a wonderful daughter that he's raising in the kingdom, and her name, as you met before, is Rosalind. There's Duke Senior and Rosalind. And everything should be fine, right? But it just so happens that Duke Senior has a younger brother named Duke Frederick. Frederick wants the crown. He wants to be Duke himself of Arden, right? He wants to take over. He's also raising a young daughter. Her name is Celia. Conflict going on between the brothers, the two cousins are actually fast friends. And this friendship will serve them throughout the entire play. They rely on each other and take care of each other all the way through, even through this conflict. Thank you very much, everybody. So we have the history of that conflict. At the beginning of the play, Duke Senior and the lords who follow him, Amiens and his first and second lord, several of his lords, have been driven out into the forest of Arden to live. The Duke, kicked out of the palace, forced to live in the forest with nothing to take care of himself because Duke Frederick has taken over Arden. Now he's allowed Rosalind, the cousin, to stay with Celia in the palace, but he's not happy about Rosalind being there. And Duke Senior is out in the forest, living as he can with all of his lords. There's another household we want to pay attention to as well. Two households happening here. Oops, wrong play. All right. So we have the Duke Senior, Duke Frederick conflict, but we also have a wealthy lord named Sir Roland de Boys. And Sir Roland de Boys has passed on and left his estate to his three sons. But in terms of the rules, it's the eldest son who has the control. And the eldest son, Oliver, can I get a boo? Boo. The eldest son, Oliver, has decided to take everything for himself and is treating his younger brother, Orlando, can I get a yay? Yay! Treating his younger brother, Orlando, terribly, making him sleep out with the pigs in the stable. It's terrible. Orlando in his own home being treated that way. Well, it just so happens that Oliver hates Orlando so much that he's come up with a plan. He's going to pay off Charles the wrestler. You'll see him flexing his muscles. Paying off Charles the wrestler, the royal champion, to kill Orlando in the royal wrestling match that's coming up. Orlando has stepped forward as a challenger. Charles has been paid off to kill him in that match. So the match happens. We're in the palace, and there's Charles, and there's Orlando, and they're getting ready for the match, and the whole crowd is there, and they're excited, and Rosalind sees Orlando, and Orlando sees Rosalind. And all of a sudden, the fight doesn't matter because they are, boom, as Shakespeare would have it, instantly in love with each other. All right? These are our fools, for these are our sacred fools. These are our fools for love. Well, in that brief moment of falling in love, they now have to separate because the fight is about to begin. We're fighting back and forth. People are betting on the fight, cheering back and forth, and it turns out Orlando wins. Charles is out cold, and Duke Frederick is angry about it. He's angry at Orlando. He finds out that Orlando is son of Sir Roland de Boys, who he doesn't like, and he goes off raging. Well, Orlando has just a moment with Rosalind, and then she's torn away from him again. She gives him a necklace, but that's all he's got. He thinks he'll never see her again. His servant Adam, old servant Adam, tells Orlando, Oliver's going to try to kill you again. He's going to burn the stable when you're asleep. You better run away into the forest. Orlando doesn't know what to do. He takes old Adam with him, and they run off into the forest of Arden. Who's living in the forest of Arden? Duke Senior and all of his lords, and they will connect. Back in the palace, Duke Frederick, angry about Charles being defeated, angry about Rosalind still in the palace, charges in and banishes Rosalind. Banishes her off to the forest, and Celia, her good friend, can't see that. They hatch a plan. They're going to put on disguises. Take Touchstone the Clown along just for fun. Put on disguises to be safe, and they will go out into the forest as well. Rosalind is going to put on a costume as a man named Ganymede. And she's going to hang on to that costume, that disguise, all the way through. Celia will disguise herself as a country maid named Eliana. And the three of them go off into the forest. Who just ran into the forest? Orlando. Yes. Orlando doesn't think he'll ever meet Rosalind again. Rosalind doesn't think she'll ever meet Orlando again. But there they are. Orlando ends up meeting Duke Senior and the lords, especially Jacques. Jacques is the melancholy lord. He's sad and sobbing about everything, but he's also the one who tells us that all the world's a stage and all the men and women merely players. Watch for that. Jacques summarizes all of our lives quite beautifully, but he is a little melodramatic. So Orlando and Adam get together with them, and it just so happens that Orlando's so in love, he's writing love letters. Terrible love letters, horrible poems, and he's taking them and gluing them to the trees, carving them in the bark of the trees. Every tree has got a terrible poem hanging from it, all through the forest of Arden. And Rosalind, dressed as Ganymede, and Celia, dressed as Eliana, and Touchstone find these poems everywhere. Rosalind starts reading one of them. Celia realizes who wrote these. Rosalind, as Ganymede, finds out Orlando loves me. And he's here in the forest, and he's writing love letters. They're terrible, but he's writing love letters. That's fantastic. There he is. And does Rosalind set aside her Ganymede and say, here I am? Nope. She decides, sacred fool that she is, to maintain her disguise as Ganymede, the gentleman. And she offers to Orlando to cure him of his love. If he will come to her, Ganymede, Ganymede will treat him so terribly and cure him of his love for Rosalind. What is she doing? She's testing Orlando to see if he really genuinely loves her. And she thinks she's in control, like a puppet master controlling everything. But Phoebe, a shepherdess in the forest, Phoebe sees Ganymede, actually Rosalind, and falls in love with Ganymede. So now she's got to deal with that. But Phoebe is being chased around by another shepherd named Silvius, and he can't wait to do anything for Phoebe. Meanwhile, Touchstone has found another shepherdess, Audrey, chasing her around. You'll see her with a sheep under her arm. Things are going nuts. If you fall in love and you're a sacred fool and you think you can control it, not in Shakespeare's world. Good luck. It's all going to spin out of control. I'm not going to tell you how it all winds up. Someone's getting married to someone, but I'll leave it at that. Ladies and gentlemen, there's a reason why Shakespeare titled this the way he did. It's a lovely play. Please enjoy As You Like It.
As I remember, Adam, it was upon this fashion. My late father charged my brother to breed me well, and there begins my sadness. My brother John, he keeps at school, and reports speaks golden news properly. For my part, he keeps me here at home, or to speak more properly, stays me here on the couch. His sports are bred better. This is it, Adam, that grieves me, and the spirit of my father, which I think is within me, begins to mutiny against its servitude. I will no longer endure it, though yet I know no wise remedy how to avoid it.
Yonder comes my master, your brother. Now, sir, what made you here?
Nothing. I'm not taught to make anything.
Marry, sir, be better employed.
Shall I keep your hogs and eat us with them?
Know you where you are, sir?
I know you are. I am. Oh, sir, very well. You're in your orchard.
Know you before whom, sir?
I know you are my mother's brother, but I have as much of my father in me as you.
What? Villain!
Come, mother's brother. You are too young in this.
Wilt thou lay hands on me, villain? Sweet masters, be patient, for your father's remembrance be at accord. Get you gone, old dog! Is old dog not returned? Master, I have lost my teeth in your service. God be with my old master. He would have never spoke such a word.
Good morrow, your worship.
Good morrow, Mr. Charles. What is the news at the new court?
There's no news at the courts, but the old news. That is the old Duke being banished by his younger brother, the new Duke. 3 or 4 loving lords putting themselves in a voluntary exile with him.
Can you tell Rosalind, the old Duke's daughter, be banished with her father?
Oh no! The Duke's daughter, her cousin Celia, so loves her being ever from their cradles bred together that she would have followed her exile.
Well, where will the old Duke live?
They say he's forced to Arden, and many married men with him. And there, they live like the old Robin Hood of England.
Tomorrow for the new Duke.
Marry I do, sir. I'm given secretly to understand that your younger brother, Orlando, has the disposition to triumph all against me. He is young and tender. I would be loath to hurt him.
I did as these thou didst break his neck, as his little finger. For almost with tears I speak it. There is not one so villainous as he.
I'm heartily glad I came hither to see you. God keep your worship.
Farewell, good Charles. I hope I shall see an end of Orlando, my brother. sweet Rosalind, sweet Cuz, be merry. If only you could teach me to forget. A banished father, you must not learn me how to remember any extraordinary pleasure.
Parent, I see thou lovest me not in the full weight that I love thee. For if thy father had banished the Duke my father, I could have taught my love to take thy father for mine.
Well, I will forget the condition of my estate to rejoice in yours.
No, my father hath no child but I, nor is none like to have. But truly, when he dies, thou shalt be his heir. For what he hath taken from thy father by force, I will render thee again in affection. Therefore, my sweet Rose, my dear Rose, be merry.
Mistress, you must come away into your father.
Were you made the messenger?
No, by my honor. But I was bid to come for you. Where learned you that of, fool? Of a certain knight. He swore by his honor that they were good pancakes. And he swore by his honor that the mustard was not. Now I'll stand to it. The pancakes were not. And the mustard was good. And yet was not the knight forsworn?
How prove you that in the great heap of your knowledge?
Stand you both forth now. Stroke your chins. And swear by your beards that I am a king.
Your beards?
If we had them.
Thou art.
By my knavery, if I had it then I were. But if you swear by that I did not, you were not forsworn. No more was this knight swearing by his honor, for he never had any. Or, if he had, he swore it away before he ever saw those pancakes or that mustard.
Look, here comes Monsieur Lebeau,
With his mouth full of news.
which you will put upon us as kittens feed their young.
Then shall we get news him? Good to see you, Monsieur Lebeau. What's the news? Fair princess, you have not much in sport.
Sport? Of what color?
What color, madame? How should I answer you? As the wit and fortune will. Or as the destinies decrease.
Well said, that was later with the trowel.
You amaze me, ladies. I would have told you of good wrestling, which you have lost decided. Yet tell us the manner of the wrestling. I will tell you the figure. And if it pleases your ladyships, the end. For the best is yet to come. And here, where you are, they are coming to perform it.
Well, the beginning that is then buried.
There comes an old man and his 3 sons. The eldest of the 3 wrestled with Charles, the Duke's wrestler, which in a moment Charles threw him and broke 3 of his ribs. So there's little hope for blood. So said the second, and so the third. Yonder they lie. Alas! What sport is this, monsieur, that the ladies have lost? Why, this is what I speak of. Thus men may grow wiser every day. 'Tis the first time I heard breaking of ribs or sport for ladies. Shall we see this wrestling, cousin? You must if you stay here. For here's the place appointed for the wrestling, and they are ready to perform.
Yonder, sure they're coming. Let us now stay seated.
Come on! Since you will not be intrigued, there's no peril on these performances. Gentlemen and ladies, welcome to the main event of the evening. In this corner, we have the annihilator of Ardennes, the Duke's demolisher, the undefeated, undisputed champion, Charles the Wrestler! In this corner, we have my bothersome brother, the insufferable sibling, the unknown, unworthy, doesn't have a chance challenger, Orlando! Is yonder the man? Even? He, madame.
Alas, he's too young, yet he looks zestfully.
How now, daughter and cousin? Have you crept hither to see the wrestling? I am my liege, so please you Good answer. We will make it our seat that the wrestling might not go forward.
I beseech you, let your fair eyes and gentle wishes go with me to the trial.
The little thing I have, I let it burn with you.
Come, where's the Mother Earth?
Right, sir.
You shall try, but one fall.
Place your bets. 1,000 ducats on Charles. 3,000 on Orlando.
5,000 ducats on Charles.
Charles! No hurry.
Yes, I beseech your grace. I will not let her ride.
How dost thou, Charles?
He did not speak, my lord.
What is thy name, young man?
Orlando, my liege, the youngest son of Sir Roland de Bois.
I would thou hast been son to some man else. The world hath seen thy father honorable, but I had find him still mine enemy. Thou wouldst better please me with this deed, thou descended from another house. But fare thee well, thou gallant youth. I would thou hast told me of another father. Where my father, cuz? Would I do this?
I am more proud to be Sir Roland's son, his youngest son, and would not change our calling to be a dog, heir, Frederick.
My father loves Sir Roland as his own soul.
Gentle cousin, let us good thing to encourage him. Good sir, you well deserve. My father's rough and envious disposition sticks me at heart. If you do keep your promises in love, as you exceed all other promises, your mistress shall be happy.
Gentlemen, wear this for me. One out of suits with fortune that could give more, but that her hand lacked means. Shall we go, cuz?
Aye, fare thee well, fair gentlemen.
Can I not say thank you? My better parts are all thrown down, and all which here stands up is but a quintain, a mere lifeless block.
He calls us that. My pride fell with my fortune. I'll ask him what he would. Did you call, sir? Sir, you have wrestled well and overthrown more than your enemies.
Will you go, cuz?
Have with you. Very well.
What passion hangs his weights upon my tongue? I cannot speak to her, yet she urged conference. Oh, poor Orlando, thou art overthrown, or Charles or something weaker masters thee.
Good, sir. I do, in friendship, counsel you to leave this place, albeit you conserve high commendation, true cause, and love. Yet such
thus much bounded to you, fare you well. Thus must I, from the smoke undo the smother, from tyrant duke undo tyrant brother. Would heavenly Rosalind.
Not one to go to dawn.
No, their words are far too precious to be cast upon the purse. But is all this for your father?
No, so much for my child's father. Oh, how full of briars is this working day world.
You have a bird's cousin. Throw it upon me, calling foolery.
These burrs are in my heart.
Hem them away.
I could try if I could cry him and have him.
Oh, come, come, rest with thy affections.
Oh, they take part of a better wrestler than myself.
Oh, a good wish upon you. We will try in time despite the fall, but turning to just undeserved. Let us talk with good earnest. Is possible on such a sudden you should fall into so strong a liking with old Sir Roland's youngest son?
My father loved his father dearly.
Doth it therefore ensue that you should love his son dearly? By this kind of chase I should hate him, for my father hated his father dearly. But I hate not Rolando.
Have faith, hate him not, for my sake.
Why should I not? Doth he not deserve well?
Let me love him for that. And do you love him because I do? Look, here comes the Duke.
His eyes will make her.
Mistress, dispatch with your safest haste, and get you from our court! Me, uncle?
You, cousin, within these 10 days, if thou art found so near our public court as 20 miles, thou diest.
I do beseech your grace. Let me the knowledge of my fault bear with me.
Those two old traitors, they're as innocent as grace itself. Let it suffice thee that I trust thee not.
Yet your mistrust cannot make me a traitor. Tell me whereon the likelihood depends.
Thou art thy father's daughter. There's enough.
So was I when your highness took his dukedom. So was I when your highness banished him. Treason is not inherited, my lord.
Sir Sovereign, hear me speak. I, Celia, we stayed her for your sake. Else would she and her father ranged along.
I did not entreat to have her stay. That was your own pleasure and to your own remorse. I was too young at the time to value her, but now I know her, and if she be a traitor, why then so am I.
She's too self-pity, her smoothness, her very silence, impatience. Speak to the people, and they pity. Thou art a fool. She robs thee of thy name, and thou wilt shine more bright and see more virtuous when she is gone. Then open not thy lips, for and irrevocable is the doom which I have passed upon. She is banished.
Then pronounce that sentence upon me, my liege. I cannot live without her company.
Thou art a fool, Eunice. Provide yourself. If you stay outside the time, upon my honor and the greatness of my word, you die.
Duke,
My poor Rosalind, whither wilt thou go? Wilt thou change fathers with me? I will give thee mine. I pray thee, be not as grieved as I am.
I have more cause.
Thou hast not. Pray thee, be cheerful. Knowest thou not that Duke hath just banished me, his daughter?
That he hath not.
No, hath not. Rosalind lacks the love that teaches thee that thou and I are one. Shall we be sundered? Shall we part, sweet girl? No. Let my father seek another heir, and then advise with me how we may fly, whither to go, and what to bear with us. And do not seek to take thy change upon thyself, and very grieved yourself. For by this heaven I will go with thee.
Why? Whither shall we go?
To seek my uncle in the forest of Arden.
Alas, what danger will be to us maids, as we are to travel forth so far? Beauty provoketh thieves sooner than gold.
I'll put myself in poor and meaner attire, and with a kind of unversed red face.
What?
You, so we may pass along never stir singlets.
Were it not better that I did at all points to be like a
me, the poor Catholic people, being made adversaries of this deadly disease, should, in their own confinement, with forked heads, have their round conscience gold.
Today, my Lord Romulus, myself, did steal behind him as he lay along under them to which a far suppressed stand that from 186 neighborhoods.
Oh yes, my lord, swearing into 1,000 smiles that we are mere pirates, usurpers, and what's worse.
To kill the animals and spread them and shut them in dwelling places.
But what say Jacques? Did he not moralize this spectacle?
Yes, my lord, into 1,000 smiles, swearing we are usurpers, and what's worse.
And did you leave him in this contemplation?
Indeed, my lord, weeping upon a sovereign ear.
Show me the place.
I'll bring him to you soon.
This very night, is the vertical on where you used to lie, and you within it.
Why, whither, Adam? Would you still have me go? What? Would you still have me go and beg my food?
I am 500 pounds, the thrifty hire I saved on your father, which I do store to be my fosterers in service in these old and flailing. Take that to be covered to my age. Here is the gold, all this I give to you. Let me be your servant, for though I look old, yet I am strong and lusty. For in my youth I never did apply hot rebellious liquors in my blood. Therefore my age is as lusty, lusty, yet kindly. Let me go with you.
Oh, good old man. How long it is. The constant service of the antique world, consider sweat for duty, not for deed. Thou art not professional in these times, when none will sweat but for promotion, and having that, you choke the service. Even with the habit, it is not so with thee. Oh, poor old man, thou prunest a rotten tree, that cannot so much as blossom yield, in lieu of all thy pains and husbandry. Oh, come, my lord.
Master, go on. I will follow thee. The last gasp of truth and loyalty. From 17 years till now, almost 80 here I have lived, but live here no more.
I care not for my I will sing it. As it goes. If it shall come to pass that any man turn not leaving his love and leaves us, our house for peace, keep calling, keep calling, keep calling. 'Tis a great invocation to call fools into a circle. I'll go to sleep if I can. If I cannot, I'll rail against the first one of you.
And I'll go seek the Duke. Everyone's prepared.
Dear master, I can go no further. Oh, I die for food. Here lie I down and measure up my grave. Farewell, kind master.
Why, how now, Adam? No greater heart than you. Live a little. Cheer thyself a little. If this uncouth forest killed anything savage, I would either be food for it or bring it for food for thee. For my sake, be comfortable, but dead the while at the arm's end. I'll be here with you presently. If I bring thee something not to eat, I will give thee leave to die. But if thou diest before I come, the earl mocker of my labor. Cheerly, good Adam.
Maybe drop trees be transformed into a beast, for I can nowhere find him like a man.
Indeed, my lord. There was he I heard and saw.
If he come pack from jar, grows musical, we shall shortly have him torn into fears. Go seek him, tell him I will speak with him. Come on! Why, how now, monsieur? What a life is this, that your poor friends must rue your company. What? You look merry. A fool! A fool! I met a fool in the forest! A motley fool! A miserably bird! I haven't lived by food, I met a fool who lays him down fast in the sidewalk. Good morrow, fool, quoth I. No, sir, quoth he. Call me not a fool, till heaven hath sent me fortune. And then he drew a dial from his coat, and wisely looking at it from the back of Lester eyes, says very wisely, "It is 10 o'clock. Thus you may see," quoth he, "how the world wax. 'Tis but an hour since it was 9, and after one more, 'twill be 11, and from hour to hour be break, and break, and from hour to hour we are to rot." And thereby came to the town. O worthy fool, Molly's the only wearer. Oh, that I were a fool! I am ambitious for a motley coat.
Thou shalt have one.
It is my only suit. But the court's here.
Forbear, and eat no more.
Why, I have made none yet.
Nor shall not, to necessity be served. He dies if touches any of his fruit.
Well, if you shall not be answered with reason, I must die.
Sir, down on your feet, for your gentleness shall force more than your force to move us to justice.
I will die for food. Let me have it.
Sir, welcome to our table.
Speak you so gently? Pardon me. I pray you. I thought all things have been savage here. There's a poor old man who after me hath many for his step. To leave me fed, I will not such a thing.
Go find him, and we will nothing waste you repair.
And thank you, and be blessed for good comfort.
Thou seest we are not alone and happy, for this wide and universal fear presents more woeful habit than the theme wherein we play.
All the world's a stage, and the men and women merely players. They have their exits and their ends. And one man in his life plays many acts into 7 days. At first, the infant, mewling and puking in the nurse's arms. And then, the whining schoolboy, with his satchel and shining morning face, creeping like a snail unwillingly to school. And then, the lover, sighing like furnace with woeful ballad making his mistress dagger. And then, the soldier, singing the lover reputation, even in the cannon's mouth. 1, 2, 3, 4, boom! And then, the justice, with fair round belly and good Kevin line, with eyes severe and bare a formal cut, and so he plays his part. The 6th age shifts his spectacles on his nose, and his big voice turning again towards Last of all, that ends this strange eventful history. In second childlessness and near oblivion, sans teeth, sans eyes, sans taste, sans everything. Sir, set down your venerable burden and let him feed.
I thank you most for him.
So how do you mean? For I scarce can speak to thank you for myself. Give us some music and good presence to sing.
Blow, blow thou winter wine, for thou art not so unkind as man's ingratitude. Thy truth is not so keen because thou art not seen, although thy breath be rude.
Hey ho, sing hey ho, unto the green holly, most friendship is fading, most loving mere folly. Hey ho, sing hey ho, unto the green holly, hey ho, the holly, this life is most jolly. If that you were good to Roland's son, and you faithfully whispered you were, be truly welcome hither. I did that love your father. The residue of your fortune, go to my cave and tell me. And, good old man, thou art as welcome as thy master is. Support him by the arm, give me your hat, and let me all your fortune understand.
Not seen him say. Sir, this cannot be. Find out about thy brother, wherever he is. Seek him with a candle, bring him dead or living. Within this 12th month, or turn out no more to seek a living in our territory.
Silence all things that thou dost call thy most treason to seize into your hand.
This thy quick seed by Resma of everything against thee.
Oh, Highness, that you knew my heart in this. I never loved my brother in my life.
More than that! Well, turn him out the door! Do this expediently! Turn him go!
Hey there, my verse. You wickets of my love. Oh, Rosalind, these trees will be my books, and in their barks, my thoughts all character. That every eye which in this forest looks shall see thy virtue witnessed everywhere. Run, run, Orlando, carve out every tree, the fair, the chaste, and unexpressive sea.
From the east to the western end, no jewel is like Rosalind. Her worth being mounted on the wind. Through all the world there's Rosalind. All the pictures fairest by are but black to Rosalind.
Enough. 'Tis too great a word for any mouth. I found him under a tree like a dropped acorn.
He might as well be called Josie as it drops for such food.
Give me audience.
You should ask me what time of day. There's no clock in the forest. What is one?
With this shepherdess, my sister, here in the skirts of the forest.
Your accent is something fiery. The curtains that are removed as well.
I have been told so of many, but indeed, an old religious uncle of mine taught me to speak. There's a man, haunts the forest, that abuses our young plants with carving roslyn on their barks. If I could meet that lovesick cat, I would give him some good counsel.
I am he the soul of shade. I pray you tell me the remedy.
Are you he that hangs verses on the trees?
By the white-handed Roslyn, I'm he that am forced to be.
But are you so much in love as your rhymes speak?
Neither rhyme nor reason can express how much.
Love is merely a madness, and I have cured it by counsel.
Did you ever cure yourself?
Yes! When? And in this manner, he was to imagine me his love, and I sent him every day to woo me, at which time would I get him. Now like him, now loathe him, till I drove my suitor from his mad humor of love to his loving humor of madness, and thus I cured him.
How will we not cure you?
I would cure you, if you would but call me Rosalind, and come every day to my coat and woo me.
Now by the faith of my love, tell me where it is.
Go with me to it, and I'll show it you. And by the way, you shall tell me where in the forest you live. Will you go?
With all my heart, thank you.
Nay, you must call me Rosalind. Come, sister, will you go?
How decent and Audrey, and how, Audrey? Am I the man yet that my simple features content you?
Your features were worse than what features?
I'm here with thee as the most capricious poet. When a man's verses cannot be understood, it strikes a man more dead than a great reckoning in a little room. Truly, I would the gods had made thee poetical.
I do not know what poetical is. Is it honest, indeed, and what? Is it a true thing?
Not truly, for the truest. Poetry
He would have marked me impartial as I did, would have gone near to fall in love with him. But for my part, I love him not, nor hate him. And yet I've more cause to hate him than to love him. For what had he to do to chide me? And I marvel why not I answer again. But that's over. An instance is no thing. I'll write him a very taunting letter. Thou shalt bear. Wilt thou, Sylvius? Phoebe, with all my heart. Go with me, Sylvius. Why, how now, Orlando? Where have you been all this while? You, a lover? Never come in my sight again more.
My fair Rosalind came within an hour of my promise.
Break an hour's promise in love?
Pardon me, dear Rosalind.
What would you say to me now? I were your very, very Rosalind.
I would kiss the boy I spoke.
Nay, you would better speak first. And when you're at a loss for words, you might kiss. Come now, I will be your Rosalind, and a lord coming on disposition. Ask me what you will, I will grant it.
Wilt thou have me?
I, and plenty such. Are you not good?
I hope so.
Why then, can one desire too much of a good thing? Come, sister, you shall be the priest and marry us. Give me your hand, Orlando. What do you say, sister?
Really, marry us.
I cannot say the words.
You must begin. Will you, Orlando?
Go to. Will you, Orlando, have to wife this Rosalind?
I will.
Ah, but when?
Why now? As fast as you can marry us.
Then you must say, I take thee, Rosalind, for wife.
I take thee, Rosalind, for wife.
I do. Take thee, Orlando, my husband. There's a girl, goes before the priest, and certainly a woman's thought runs before her actions.
Pseudo thoughts, they are written.
Now tell me how long you will have her after you have possessed her.
Forever and a day.
Say a day without the ever. No, no, Orlando. Men are April when they bloom, December when they bloom. Maids are maids when they are maids. But the sky changes when they are white. I will be more jealous of thee than a barking cock pigeon over his head. More clamorous than a parent against rain. More newfangled than an acre. More giddy in my desires than a monkey. I will weep for nothing, like Diana and the fountain. And I will do that when you are disposed to be married. I will laugh like a hyena, ha 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 ha, and that when you are inclined to sleep.
But will my Rosalind do so?
By my life, she will do as I do.
Oh, but she
Or else she could not have the wit to do this. The wiser the way, woman. Make the doors upon a woman's wit, and it will out at the casement. Shut that, and 'twill out at the keyhole. Stop that, and 'twill fly with the smoke out at the chimneys. You shall never take her without her answer, unless you take her without her tongue.
For these 2 hours, Rosalind, I will leave thee.
Alas, dear love, I cannot laugh thee 2 hours.
I must attend the Duke by 2 o'clock. I will leave thee again.
Go your way, go your way. Go your way, go your way. My friend told me as much, and I thought no less. The flattering tongue of yours won me. 'Tis but one castaway, and so comes death.
Which is he that killed the deer?
Sir, it was I.
am I for a husband.
And so am I for no woman. It is to me the faith and service. And so am I, Phoebe. So am I for gaming.
And so am I for a husband.
And so am I for no woman. It is to be all made of fantasy, all made of passion, all made of wishes, all adoration, duty and observance, all humbleness, all patience and impatience, all purity, all trial and obedience. And so am I for Phoebe. And so am I for Ganymede.
And so am I for a husband.
And so am I for no woman. If this be so, why blame you me to love you? If this be so, why blame me to love you?
This be so, I blame me to love you.
Who do you speak to? Why blame you me to love you?
To her that is not here, or doth not.
No more of this. 'Tis like the howling of Irish wolves against the moon. Tomorrow, meet me all together. I will marry you if ever I marry a woman, and I'll be married tomorrow. I will satisfy you if ever I satisfy man, and you shall be married tomorrow. I will content you if what pleases you contents you, and you shall be married tomorrow.
Let me have audience. A word or two. I am the second son of old Sir Roland, that brings his tidings to this fair assembly. Duke Frederick, here in town, every day men of great worth resorted to this forest. Addressed a mighty power, which on foot in his own conduct, purposely to take his brother here and put him to the sword. And so to the skirts of this wild wood they came. For meeting an old religious man, actors in question with him were converted, both from his enterprise and from the world. His crown bequeathed to his banished brother, and all their lands restored to them again that were with him exiled.
Huzzah! Welcome, young man. Thou art fairly to thy brother's wedding. And now, bride and bridegroom come, to the measure of heat and joy, to the measure of fall.
put these costumes together with their kids. But the biggest thank you we have to you guys is letting us do what we love by trusting us with your children and signing them up